As the great philosopher Toby Keith once said, we put a boot in their ass. It's the American way.
And Edwards, especially in Henderson County, really crushed Cawthorn tonight, enough to put Edwards over the top, and enough, apparently, by his own admission, to make Cawthorn a one-term congressman.
Your left-wing movement is forcing children to endure radical expressions of sexuality. And yet, you can't even define what a woman is. You might amend a bill, but you'll never amend biology. Science is not Burger King. Take notes, Madam Speaker. I'm about to define what a woman is for you. XX chromosomes, no tallywhacker. It's so simple.
All of a sudden you get invited to, like, oh, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get-together at one of our homes. You should come. And I'm like, what did you just ask me to come to? Yeah. And then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Yeah. Or the fact that, there's some of the people that are leading on the movement to try and remove, addiction in our country. And then you watch them do, a key bump of cocaine right in front of you.
The sons and daughters of America are not foot soldiers for your party's inept geriatric despot. They are not expendable pawns to be dispatched at the whims of an idiot, tossed carelessly around the world to godforsaken caves and bloody sandboxes. They are Americans, worthy of honor and dignity. The only salute from them Joe Biden deserves involves one finger. Watch what happens to the January 6th prisoners. They will become a nationwide template for what the regime will do to all of us. MAGA fighters in Congress are in the way of their agenda, so they've come for us first. But to MAGA patriots across the nation, pay attention. If they take us down, they will come for you next. But take hope. God and the people are on our side. And with that, I yield back.
Voters are reminded to refrain from engaging in personalities towards the President of the United States.
You have a Polaroid camera and you snap a beautiful picture and the gray photo prints out the front. You hold it and shake it, waiting for the picture to appear. But suddenly someone walks by and snatches your photo, ripping it to shreds. You're stunned. You cry, "Why did you destroy my picture?" The person replies, "Oh, it wasn't a picture. It wasn't fully developed yet." One day, perhaps when science darkens the soul of the left, our nation will repent. But until then, the carnage of this unconscionable deed will stain the fabric of our nation. I hope that the Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade. I hope that we stop the genocide of abortion in this country.
Why do you sit in silence while diligent journalists face harassment at the hands of left-wing enforcers? There is no greater tyranny than that which is perpetrated under the shield of the law and in the name of justice. The flag of freedom lies in tatters when liberty is crushed beneath the heavy hand of totalitarian regime.
Dr. Fauci has forsaken his Hippocratic oath and exchanged it for the mantle of unchecked power. His policies shuttered the U.S. economy, drove our country into financial upheaval, and violated the rights of millions of Americans. This is my generation's long-form death certificate. You endorsed it, you own it, and you will pass it. But I will be the one who pays for it. My generation. And if America still stands, my grandchildren will pay for this Trojan horse of a socialist proposal. $3.5 trillion in unhinged, unconscionable, irredeemable spending. It's the final nail in the coffin of the American dream. Karl Marx would even call this bill radical.